Hello, parents. I am Mr. Slater. I am the teacher for Exploring Economic Systems. And first, I'm going to take you through the syllabus of what is taught in that course. And then I'll take you over to Canvas and show you around the Canvas shell so you can have an idea of what your children are looking for as they go through the lesson. So we start out in this class with Unit 1, comparing the different types of economic systems: traditional, free enterprise, command, and mixed. We go into the different economic systems: the traditional economy, free enterprise or market economy, command economy, and mixed. And then from there, we interpret some supply and demand graphs. We do an exercise called lemonade stand, where the variables change, and it's a video, and the children can matriculate through it, and it's very much like a game. They can cause it to rain. They can cause it to be hot out. They can buy a lot of lemons for their lemonade. They can buy a lot of sugar, a lot of ice cubes. They can change the price on the different variables that they're using, and then it shows as they go through that the different ways that it affects the market. We leave there. We get more into supply and demand. We talk about the Federal Reserve, the stock market, the e-commerce, and the impact that it has on our economy. We get a little deeper into the Federal Reserve and stock market. And at the end, we talk about finance and investment. I also have the students play a stock market game, and it's wonderful. It's given to us for free. And they are able to see live stocks as they were 24 hours ago. And they're each given $100,000 of play money, and they can then invest their money and see how it does. Now let's go from there and look over into Canvas. Bear with me while I switch classes here. Okay, we're going to leave there. And it's denying me access to my own class. How about that? So leave student, there we go. Exploring Economic Systems. Okay. And I'm going to put it in student mode. That way you can see it the way your children see it. Okay. The two things that I use the most are announcements, and that goes directly to their mailbox if I send something out, and then assignments. I always put the date at the beginning of the assignment. That way they're unsure. That's a second way to check. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Okay, so let's scroll down. So here are the different dates. So the most recent one here would be on 9/2. They had an assignment. Let me pull that up. And it says, after viewing 3 videos about digital citizenship, week 1, day 4, write a 5-sentence summary of what it means to be a good digital citizen. So it tells them to click Submit Assignment. This will give you a better insight into how they turn their work in. Sometimes there are documents attached also. Click Text Entry. They would place their answer in this text box right here, and then simply click Submit Assignment. And that would be it. So we'll go home. Now, over the summer, there's a lot added to this course, and CMS did a wonderful job because they wanted to keep it consistent with all of this online stuff going on. So they've added this whole section here in the middle that you see in the blue. Okay, so I always tell the students, when you get lost, go home. All right, and that takes you to this page. Scroll down to the bottom, enter here. Okay, getting started, week 1. Getting started week 1. I don't know why they have that on there twice. Here's an example. Day 1, it gives you the goal statement. Students will be able to apply distance learning tips during remote learning using Canvas. Take you inside one of the lessons. Okay. And in this particular lesson, which they've done already, it gives them directions for logging onto Canvas. It gives them a tutorial video. Okay, and they just click there and it takes them through that. Typically, at the end of each lesson, there are discussion questions, and they can click on write a reply. Okay, and that would be down at the bottom, and I think I went too far there. Yeah. Okay, so here are some questions. And they would just click on reply and go from there. And they also ask that they read each other's responses and make a couple of comments to each other's responses. Now, also, in addition to this, I do an IB project. And last year, the project was, let me leave student view here. It's denying me access to my own Canvas page. There we go. Last year, I told the students they had won the lottery and to please get into groups of 4. Sometimes I choose them. Sometimes I let them choose them. It's going to be a little bit more challenging in this online environment, but I'm able to break them out into breakout rooms. And they also, once they are in groups together, they can work on Google Documents and have the ability to see who is working on that document and what changes they've made. So I wish they had that when I was a kid. Last year, what we did was I told them, you've won the lottery, and I want you and your group to find an area of the world where there's poverty. And of course, we discussed that it's everywhere, including Charlotte. And what are you going to do as an IB citizen, the 4 of you, or 5, however many are in the group, to help lift those people out of the situation they are currently in? And some of the projects these kids have turned in have just amazed me. Last year, one group did a village in southern Africa. I forget exactly which country. And they had found this village where people were walking 7 miles a day just to get water, and it was dirty. So they researched it, decided they were going to go over there, build wells, and researched how much the supplies would cost, how much it would cost to ship the supplies, and they even decided they would stay there for a year to make sure everyone knew how to fix their wells if they were to break down. I was impressed. They really did their homework. They were up here at the front showing me and the other class members all of the costs involved and what it was going to cost to stay there for a year, etc. So that's pretty much it. I was told to keep it at 5 minutes, and I'm already up to 8.5, it looks like. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. My email is david.slater@cms.k12.nc.us. Phone number 980-343-6700. That's Randolph's phone number. And if you see anything that disturbs you, if you don't like a grade or something, please contact me so we can get everybody satisfied and on the same page. And I'm all about your child's success. So great talking to you. I wish I could have seen you face to face, and maybe that will happen later on in the semester. Have a great day.